Welcome to my channel and to my video. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are at and whatever time you are watching this video. And if you like this video, if you could please subscribe to my channel and also leave a comment below and like this video. And I will do the same for you. So share your channel as well. I love to help and learn more things about journaling, as this is all a journey. So today, the other day I went to Joann Fabrics. It's one of my favorite stores to get really good deals from. I went to Joann Fabrics on January 1st and got some really amazing good prices there. And I have that link right here in this video and in the description area, so you can go and check out that video as well. And this video was a shorter trip, so this video won't be as long as that one, because I didn't get as many things. But what happened was I had reward coupons, I had 50% off of items. And one of the things I wanted to let you know about Joann Fabrics is that if you have several 50% off a regular priced item, you can use all of them. Let's say you buy 3 items that are regular price and you have 3 50% off coupons, you can use one coupon for each one of those items. And they told me that the system automatically will put it towards the highest price things, so you don't have to divide everything up in your cart. Now, the hard part is finding regular priced items at Joann's, because so many things that you want are always going to be on sale. But it is really good, and I did get some really good things for pricing for my 50% off coupons. So that's another thing that I had. So remember, you can do that. And if you get the app on your phone, you can also pull up some more coupons that way, and also go to their website while you're in the store and have all your coupons ready. Plus they send, if you do sign up for their newsletter, you will get them in the mail if you sign up for that, which I like that, because then I can clip them out and I can also match them to whatever sales they have, so I know kind of like what I can get. So like for today, I think is the last day for 20% off your entire order. So I'm going to run back over there before they close tonight and just pick up a few things that I was looking at that I wanted to get the last time and chose not to get. So let's go ahead with the video. This is the first find I had. This was $12.99, and I used my 50% off coupon, which made it like $6.50. There's 180 sheets, and this is maps, text, and ledgers. And I just wanted to show you some of these. They're so cool, because I could print these out on the printer, you know, but this is a lot less expensive than printing them out on the printer, because this is 180 sheets. And if I did 180 sheets on my printer, looking at 3 or 4 cents a sheet, it's going to be a lot more than $6. So anyway, so they put like, they have 1, 2 of those. And then we have this Kraft paper here, which you get 3 of those. And then 1, and it repeats, so you get more than just that. So this is like, and then 3 of this one. This is 3 of this one. So it might have been 3 of that first one too, and I just didn't realize. No, because, yeah, I think I just had 2 pushed together. We got this one here. These are very nice Kraft papers. And then we have like the really nice antique, you know, the more vintage style ones. Of course, these you can, all of these you can ink up to use. This one's nice. You probably don't have to do a lot of inking, and it looks like, yeah, they've already kind of inked this, and you can see that it's been antiqued, vintage there. So this is really nice if you like to do the vintage. You can see the outside of this. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but right along here, it's all been aged and inked up there. See here, you might be able to see that a little bit clearer, right? You see, sorry if my videos shake a tiny bit. It's not you, it's my table. I still haven't figured out a way to weight it down. If you have any ideas, I'm using a like a portable table to do the videos on, so I don't have to clean off my whole desk, but also because I have a clamp for my camera, and the clamp doesn't fit on my regular desk. So so when I move around, sometimes it shakes a little bit. If you have any ideas of how to make the table itself not shake, that would be awesome. Okay, so this one here, lots of these nice Kraft papers. This one hasn't been inked up, but it looks, and you could easily do the ones that are not. You can do them now. Here comes my favorite part, the maps. I just love maps. And I'm doing an entire journal on all my travels. And I, for my, which is going to be part of my travel blog. I have a travel blog that I started. I just haven't had time to work on it. And I want to do a lot of journaling for all the travels that I've done. So this is nice, the vintage look of the maps. Italy, which is really pretty. Mediterranean Sea. Turkey. And then like the street maps. It's nice. Here's an old fashioned. This is the Kalahari Desert British Protectorate. So this is like a really old one. And then we have the United States. A lot. This is South America. New Zealand. South America again. You can see there's lots of nice Europe. More for Mediterranean. This is the British Isles, an old one, which I really like. That's really pretty. And this is nice. It's the Bahamas and the Caribbean Sea. Another nice old map where they didn't have quite the shapes, you know, back in the day of what the world looked like. This one here is the British Isles over here. Italian Libya, it says. Egypt, Morocco. So this is like an older one. Here's Australia. This is American. This is Cuba. Oh yeah, so you have Cuba. That's at the tip of South America here. And then, you know, the Bahamas. United States, Canada, Mexico. Here's some more of the South America. And then I love these. These are so pretty. And people make these collages all the time, right? And it's time consuming. So for me, I'm always trying to look for shortcuts. And so I really like this because I can just cut this out and use it and not make a collage. Here's another one. So these are really nice. And you just can't go wrong for this price. I mean, I just didn't even, and I like the size because it's not the 12 by 12 sheets. So what happens with these smaller sizes is you can do a lot more things with them without as much waste. It's very simple. If you had a travel journal or a junk journal, you could very easily just fold this, right? If you wanted to use it inside your journal, and don't even have to waste it or cut it, because let me look at my template for my envelope journal. That's a little bit wide for that. So this is my template for an envelopes journals that I like to make. But yeah, so it would just trim a tiny bit. But if you wanted to just make one this size too, like a travel journal, this is perfect. Just do these. Let's see what size this is so you can tell. These are, I'm trying to figure out where they said the size. Well, it doesn't say, but we can get a measuring tape. I mean, I can get a ruler and see what this is. So these are 8 by 8. So they're squares and they're 8 by 8s, which that's a nice size. So you can break that down. You could even take these and, you know, make them into quarters, right? And then you would have 2 that you could put into a journal and just trim it off here or not, you know, whatever you like to do. Here's some more of those. And then I love this stamp one, just all the stamps. That's really cool. Then we have some things to remember to bring with you, your date, you know, lots of little travel things. Here's some more little, you can turn these into your little journaling notes, you know, journal cards. Just put it, this is, I'm trying to figure out the weight for this. I don't know if it tells me the weight, and I don't think it does. It tells me the weight of this either. But this is, this is manufactured by DCWV out of Provo, Utah. This is, I'm trying to figure out, the weight on this. Oh, okay. It says 180 sheets, 8 by 8, acid free, but it's not giving me my weight. And I don't think there's nothing on the back, but I would say it's heavier than a 28. It might be a 32. No, might be even a little heavier. I don't think it's a 60, but it might be. I might be wrong. If you know, you can comment below. Here's some more nice, you know, things you can make ephemera out of, or note cards. You can make little checklists. I just love it. It's so cute. Look at these nice vintaged, roughed up postcards. Some more. And then some newspaper, which is nice. Some more newspaper. It's got music. Music, writing, all inked up writing, more writing. Oh, that's really pretty. That's really pretty. Some more junky. Here's another collage. It's just so much easier than making them myself. I know a lot of, you know, people like to, and they enjoy, and I would love it if I had that kind of time, but I own 3 businesses, and I have a teenage son still at home. I have adult children. I have 9 children, and I have, all of them are adults, and most of them have children except for the youngest ones. And then my 17-year-old is at home, and he plays baseball, and so it's very time consuming. And he does dual enrollment at the college, and he's still in his last, he's a junior as far as baseball is concerned, and as far as the college is concerned for dual enrollment. So it's a lot of work, you know, and then I need to go see everybody. So I don't have time to sit around and make a lot of the fancy things you see people do on YouTube. So I try to look for little shortcuts like this. And this is just beautiful. There's so much. I don't have to sit here now. I don't have to ink it. I don't have to use coffee to dye it. I don't have to do my tea dyes. I don't have to do any of that. So there's that. This was a great deal. So if you have a 50% off coupon, you can go to Joann Fabrics and pick this up for $6.50. You cannot go wrong for that price. All right, then inside their bin, okay, so now at Joann Fabrics, if you go to the side of the store, they have bins that everything in there is $1.99 a piece. And but these were off. They were on sale. So everything that was $1.99 was I got for, hold on, 79 cents. So I can't remember how much that was, but it was a lot off. So instead of $1.99, they were 79 cents. So that's, if it was $1, that's 50%. So it must have been 60% off, I think, because 50% off, you would still be paying 99 cents. So I got this floral pad, and it's 5 by 5 inches by 7 by 5 inches. And there's 24 sheets, and there's 4 of each kind. So these were $1.99, and I got these, now, I didn't realize, I didn't pay attention that they were succulents. It doesn't say, it just says floral. So I just picked it up without really looking through. And I don't really like succulents. So I'll show you when I get to the succulent. So when it gets to the cactusy stuff, not sure what I'm going to do with that. I might still play around with it. This one's okay. I'm not into succulents. So, but this is pretty enough. I can use that. I can even use this. That's not too bad. I think it was only the one with the cactusy things. So that one I got for 79 cents. Really good deal. This one here I got for 79 cents too. You kind of have to look through everything. This was really cute. This one's called Aviary. And I don't have any. I have a friend who likes birds, and I wanted to make her something, and I just don't have a lot with birds in it. So I got this. These I love. I'll show you one of the things I like to make when I get to one. This was a really cute one to do. Here's one that, I'm not sure that that's going to work for that. Let me try to find one that, no, I don't think I'm going to have that. Oh, this one will work. So even though it's not birds, you take this. In fact, I'm going to use this week. Probably for tomorrow's journal entry in my bullet journal, because I'm already run out of pages. So now I have to stack them inside of already existing pages for the month of January. I never seem, because I write every day, and I don't want, for my bullet journal, I don't want it to go more than 3 months in per book, you know, and those are like 200, and I use the Exceed. If you can go check out my videos about the Exceed journals from Walmart. But let me just show you real quick. So This is my Exceed journal that started in January. So it'll go January, February, March, and April. And so I don't have in, trying to show without showing all my personal stuff. So I put these little things inside, you see, and then I write in the inside of them, see, and then I put washi tape on both sides once, and I'll do things like this because it's fold up. I can't, there's not enough room. So when I start my February, so this is what I'll do. I'll take this and write on both sides, which I'll show you here in a second. And then I'll just find a place to stick it in the journal. Oh, this one I can show you. So it was my daughter's birthday. So what I'll do is I'll just, you know, I'll washi tape it here so it becomes another thing. And I'll put little things here. So it'll start to get really chunky. And that's okay. And then, and what happens is since I write every day in my journal, and most of the time I'll write a full page. So it's hard not to write a full page for me. And here's some templates I've already done for February where I'm going to be. And I have a video on how I create my really fast journal spreads for a month. I have that also, and I'll link to that here so you can see how I do that. Because again, I need speed, and I mix my business stuff and my personal stuff is mixed together. And so you can see that, but so then I have this big fat, let's say from here, I have this big fat right here to about here. Yeah. To here with all my regular stuff that I do every month. It's the same thing. So it's from page 72 to 96. So that's about 30 pages. So then I only have, even though these are 240 pages in these journals with still, you know, don't have enough before March. So let me see here. I think I have a marker in here to start with March. Yeah. So this would start my March, would start right here. And so I only have, yeah, here's March. So I only have this many pages, which is never as many pages as there are in a month. So that's why I start doubling up. But the other thing I will do also is I will write in other journals. So I have more than one journal. But things that are very important for my family to remember and for me to remember, and I need to go back and look up maybe later on in the year. I don't want to be searching through a bunch of different journals. So I'll take, and then I'll spend some days when I know that I don't have any more room left and work in a junk journal, or I will work in, and I'll show you a junk journal that I'm doing right now is a Nancy Drew book. And so I'll just come in here and start to work on in here and just start doing some things that I like that I can't really do in my bullet journal, so to speak. So I'll just come and do some things in here, more like trying to do the artsy. I might take a couple YouTube classes on how to make flowers and then practice and put them in. You see, I want to keep all of the Nancy Drew illustrations, so I didn't tear those out. They're just too pretty and so nice looking, and it's nice yellowed book, so I really love it. So I'll work in that. And also for altar books, just a little tip, I don't tear them out like a lot of people get their whole thing ready. I don't. I tear as I go because I've torn out some pages there because obviously the spine won't be able to hold everything as it gets really chunky. But the other thing is that I can keep a lot of these pages and work on the page itself. Okay, so that's another thing. Here's a little envelope I did. All right, so, and then I have a scripture journal, and that I'll write. And so sometimes I'll just go and start to write in my scripture journal. But anyway, so what I do with these is I'll take these, fold them in half, and then write journal on both. It's so simple. And just take washi tape. I don't need to embellish it. I don't need to do anything super fancy. In fact, I'm gonna leave that out because like I said, I already know that I'm gonna do that one probably today. So again, 79 cents, not bad, right? All right, the next thing is I got this for 50% off. I needed gold. I didn't have a gold stamp that I wanted, and I forgot I needed white, so I am gonna go back today and get the white. But so I got the stamp for the gold stamp. Wait, how much was that? Antique gold. It was regular $4 and it was 50% off of a regular item, so I got it for $2. These socks, these don't have anything to do with journaling, but I love to wear these socks. So we wear bare feet. We don't wear shoes on our home, and I wear bare feet all the time, and they get dirty. And so I'll wear these when it's cool enough. And Florida, it gets too hot most of the time to wear these, but there's times of the year where we can. And these were like $10, and I got them for $1.99. So that means $1 each, which is good, you know, good price. Then I got these, again, last time I went, if you watched my video, you'll see that I got some of these snowflakes. And these, that time they were 29 cents. And I should have just, because it was 20% off plus the 80% off. These I got for 39 cents, which is still good because I went back. I really like the quality. It's a nice balsa wood. And I'm thinking, like I said last time, is I'll either make one of these for each person in my family, or I'll sell them. So what I will do is I will decorate them, paint them up, add glitter, however, I don't know yet how I'm going to design them. Maybe put jewels on them. There's all kinds of ideas that I'm having, and I might even be able to sell them in my Etsy store. So I just got a bunch of those. This washi tape here was also in the, let me get my scissors, sorry, in the $1.99 bin. So I got this for 79 cents, which means I got these for 40 cents, which is a super steal for washi tape, right? We know that. I'm going to go ahead and, it's not super thick like a lot of the tapes are that I get, but for the price, you know, for 40 cents, you know, on Wish, you can buy them for free. You can get them free, but you have to pay shipping. So by the time you add them up and pay your shipping, you're still paying, you know, 50 cents or even $1 a piece. So this one's nice, and it's not too bad with the thickness, but these were, remember I got the aviation, and I don't have anything with birds, and I want to do a journal with bird and aviator style. So it's really pretty. That one was pretty. And these flowers, of course, are pretty. I can never get enough flowers, so that's fine. These were in the $1.99 bin, so I got these for 79 cents, and there's 8, so there's 16 of them for 79 cents, which is a really good price. And another little trick I wanted to show you was when you open them, be careful, open them and save the plastic. Let me show you. So you see these? These are really good for adding shaker things. You can put little souvenirs in there. And so save these and use them in your journals. And you can just washi tape them down. You can put something in here. Plug up, you know, if you don't like, this one has a hole. Most of them don't. But even though it has a little hole there, that's fine. You could cover it up with a flower sticker on both sides. And you can use these in your journaling. You can even use it as a pocket. And, you know, you open it up here, and you could put a journaling cards inside there. So there's all kinds of things you can do with that. So don't throw those away. Also, don't throw away the back, you know, the cardboard, because those make really nice backs for journaling cards. So these are, oh, and this is a nice piece too. So I start to look at everything going, this is a, all right. So here, like I said, don't throw these parts away. This will make a very nice cover, like a see-through, but it's thick, so that would be nice. These are foil adhesives, and they're different colors, and those are very pretty to do in your journaling, junk journaling or whatever. So I like to do very clean kind of journaling, not really messy. All right, what else did I get? Okay, so these were on sale for $1.47 each. And so I got some of these. I like these. I don't use a lot of them because it does, see, they're pretty thick, and they do raise up your page a lot. So I don't use them all the time, but they are nice, especially if I'm going to make an envelope journal for somebody, or a journal out of the hanging file folders, because those signatures are much less paper than a bullet journal. So that's a nice way to utilize those. Then there was a thing where, this was on sale. And I love to get these beads to use, like I showed you. I think I showed you before. I make the little, for, what are those, kind of like a bookmark, but not really a bookmark. But, you put them at the end of the journals, and they hang out on the strings. I can't remember what people call that. But I did like those, and I got those. Those were on, those were regular price, and I got them for 50% off. So I think I paid $2.50 for these, which are really pretty. The next thing they had a sale on is if you bought if you bought 3 things in the sewing department, you would get 2 free. So, and then the Joann's, their computer will automatically take it off the right ones, and they have to be the same price or less, and it's hard to find them all around. So I try to find things around the $5 to $7 range. I needed some chalk, so I got that, and I needed a seam ripper, a new one. I have one, but I wanted this threader. I don't know if I can use that or not, but I'm having, even with my glasses, it's getting harder for me to thread the needles, especially on my sewing machine. And then these sew-on snaps I got. So these I want to use for instead of brads. And I'm going to just sew them on to the, for the enclosure for my envelope journals. So I'm going to link to my envelope journal so you can see, but I'm thinking this would be very nice. I would just, in fact, I don't have to use both sides. And I'm thinking I can do 4 of these because they don't have to go this way when you're doing a journal. This is the snap, right? They don't have to be snapped down when you're doing a journal. So I can actually use this one as one and this one as one and just put it down here and maybe just glue a bead on top of there. So I can get 4 out of these. And these were, both of these were free. So these were the 2 that I got free, and these were the 3 things that I paid for. So that was good there. Then this was another thing that I had for 50% off. I just love these buttons. And again, these are going to be for an enclosure on a journal. So I don't have one that I'm making this journal now. So I'll just kind of show you. So I'm going to make this envelope journal. I'm just going to pretend that it's, let's just go like this. So let's just go like this. So what I would do, is I would take this and put this through here. And this would be the part that I use for the elastic to put, to close the book with. But that's so pretty. In fact, I might use that one there. And so just to show you with these other ones, these black ones, see that's really pretty. But I would use white on this one. But see, that's still really pretty for a closure. I had to do a little bit different than the lady that I learned from because I just don't have access to the kind of brads that she has access to. And she also does it with a machine, and I don't have that machine or anything like that. All right, and so then also, I have to get this out. Of course, I've got my washi tapes. So we need to, should lay them down so you can see them. So for my washi tapes, I did go back. If you watch in my last video, I got the this one on January 1st, and they were on clearance for $7.97, and then it was 20% off of that, so they ended up being $6 and something. And then I counted them. I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for $6. That's really, really good price for washi tape. So I knew that I needed some other colors. I very rarely use green. It's not one of my favorite colors. However, I have friends who like green, and then when I want to make them gifts, I don't have any green to go with it. This is one of my favorite colors, this bluish, tealish color. So I did get those, and then I got the pinks. I almost got the oranges, but I really needed some yellow and orange, but I don't do enough orange there were too many oranges and not enough yellow, in other words, in these kits. So I got these for $6, and actually I can tell you exactly. So you can, oops, I fell down, sorry. In case you want to go and get them. They're $6.39. You can't go wrong with that. All right, then let me move my scissors. Then I got the next thing I got was thread because I like to sew around the envelope journals that I make. I'm really loving making envelope journals. In fact, I think I'm going to start sewing on the, I think I might start sewing my pages around the edges of the pages on my hanging file folder journals that I make, because it's just, I really do like it. And so I got these, you had to buy 3. Was it buy 3, get 2 free? I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Yeah, you buy 3 of them and get 2 free. And so I just got the small $2.99 one, $2.99. But I got the different colors because this one here, I'm going to be doing next. And I was thinking, I didn't bring it with me, so I was kind of guessing, but this would be very pretty with that. Oh, this purple. Ooh, that's probably what I'll use. Very pretty. This is very pretty with it. These don't go with it. But any one of these, look, would be just gorgeous to sew on this color napkin with. So I went ahead and got those. And I think that that's going to be really fun to do. And I want to get back into my sewing. I used to sew all the time. When I had 5, my first set of children were 5 of them, and they were all only 2 years apart, and I sewed all of their clothes. This is way before internet and everything. There was before computers, before cell phones, before fax machines, and I made all of their clothing for them. And I kind of got out of it. And then I got into scrapbooking in the 90s, and then, you know, of course, that was very time consuming, but I did a lot of beautiful photo albums with scrapbooking. So then I got this one here, and this was a really good, because these are expensive. Let me tell you how expensive they are. It's like $20. So that block set was $20, and I paid $7.99 for it. So even more than 50. So that was like 60% off, I would say, right? So that's like 60% off. And this one, I can't wait to open it. And I'm not going to keep it like this. I have a little drawers that I keep my stuff in. And so I'm just going to put it in there with my stamps themselves. So it'll be easier for me to access. So I'm not going to keep this. Now this I won't keep. I'll recycle this. Nothing I can use these things for. I guess you could keep it and put little squares in it, but I don't save my things that way. But this here, you can save. This back would be nice. Even the front you could save if you wanted to make a big frame for something. But I don't make journal things this big, so my journal pages would never be that big, so I'm not going to keep this. But this piece here I will keep because I can use it to cut out the backs and use the cardboard as a backing for many different things, right? When you're making journaling cards, doing flowers, circles, whatever. It's just very, very convenient. So I will save that. So here's because I have a big thick one that I really like, my acrylic stamp, but it's big. And so when I have something tiny, like let's say the stamp is that tiny, I have to put it on this big block. I mean, the block is big because I needed to get a block that would fit everything because I didn't want to spend the money on, you know, how expensive these blocks are. Now these are not as thick. These Fisker ones are not as thick as the acrylic block that I have, that I bought from Amazon, but these are still nice. And you might even be able to get the same price on Amazon. So I've linked to a lot of the things that I use in every one of my descriptions of my videos. So you can use that to go to Amazon and shop. And I would appreciate it. They pay me just a few pennies. I mean, you don't make very much anymore from Amazon sales, but it does, every little bit does help. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment below. You can also set up notifications so you don't miss out on the different hauls that I do. And I am going to start teaching a lot of what I've been learning And so right now, and I also have some reviews to put up for bullet journals and different quality of products, which you can also watch. So just look at my playlists on my channel. And I would love to see your YouTube channel too. So please leave a link and give me your YouTube channel link so I can go and subscribe to your channel and also learn from you. Thank you very much and see you next time.